Skincare, Caroline Hyron. Introductions. I feel like I grew up in the industries. It's literally in my blood. Some of my earliest memories are of my grandmother religiously removing her makeup before bed. It was hypnotizing and it was methodical. I first in her bedroom mirror, then a full facial cleanse at the bedroom sink. The message was always the same. Take care of your skin. It was non-negotiable. That message was passed down to my mom, who in turn made sure I heard it loud and clear. The first time I asked if I could buy some makeup, mom says, "Yes, once you have shown me you can take care of your skin." That seemed a fair deal to get my hand on my first pot of gorgeous blood. My nana started working on the beauty counters in Liverpool in the 1960s for Coty's, then for Gillian. We would go and meet her for lunch, and the counter girls always looked immaculate, with her crisp uniform, perfect makeup and styled hair, and they smelled amazing. My mom Katie followed in her mother's footsteps, working for Coty's as teenagers and going on to work for Helena Rubinstein in the 1880s. As a teenager, I tried everything from white lipstick to blue eyeshadow, and mom never battled an eyelid. Though the black cream hair and pale lipstick did make her look twice. All she said was, "Make sure you wash that off properly." It hadn't occurred to me to work in beauties until I had my first two children. I needed a part-time job and called my friend Lorraine, who at the time was working on the elevator counters in Harvey Court. She had always been the maid that I followed around London to buy my clarins. I used clarins pretty much throughout my late teens and early 20s. As it turned out, Elevator has the vacancies on Saturday and Sunday salesperson. I went for the interview, got the job, and never looked back. I realized on day two that not only was I good at the job, but that I loved it. I loved the interaction with customers, the banter on the shop floor, and the general retail environment. On reflections, I think I felt like I were also keeping up the family traditions. I discovered that I had a particular affiliates with the skincare sections. It makes sense to me. One of my first staff training sessions sealed the deal. Some of the tips and techniques that the trainer mentions I still use to this day. As much as I love the software, I knew I wanted to take my passion for skincare further. The elevator counters had a beauty room attached to it, and we were all trained in the mini treatment. I found I was trying to spend all of my time in the treatment room. It added another dimension to skincare that I found more interesting. To see it in action on someone's skin. I knew I wanted to qualify as a beauty therapist, that I had to go to the best training school available, with the highest qualifications. I have always been annoying type A. I started working for Space NK in London and knew 100% that skincare was my thing. And thanks to sitting through branch training sessions that could be either brilliantly informative or keep me now too. I learned how to talk to people if you want them to listen. After doing my research and find out that what courses are available, I signed up to the prestigious Standard Beauty School in central London. They offered the best courses for me at the time, as they run 9 classes, which mean I could keep working in the job I love and needed. I went to work as normal. Then on Monday and Tuesday evening, I would go straight to class as dinner, knocking up regular 50-hour week, while still being wife and mother. Dinner were brilliant. It had floral divider curtains, pink waffle blankets, and heated uniform, and a picture of the queen in the main training room, which was the first thing you saw when you walked in. It always cracked me up. It was so old-fashioned, but the training intense and in-depth were excellent. They did not play. They were really strict and no nonsense, and I loved it. I knew I had made the right choice. It took me longer to graduate than planned, as I had another 2 children while I was training. I would train as long as I could lock up the required hours, go off, and have a kid, then return to work full-time and head back to the diner in the evening, until I got a certificate that, without a doubt, sealed the direction that my career would eventually go in. It's hard, but when you are obsessed with it, what you are doing, and have an end goal and support, it's fun. It's also help if your parents instill a borderline psychotic work ethic use, which mine did. Thankfully, I left Pay and K and went on to work for Cartelli and Liz Earle, among others, and at one point even did a stint at my beloved Clarence. The training was great, the uniform not so much. Eventually realizing that I was a square peg in a round copper hole, I started my own consultations business in 2009. My, at the time undiagnosed, ADHD would frequently land me in hot waters as an employee, but as an independent consultant, I was paid to tell brands that they need to hear, not what they want to hear. As my husband once says, you would have thought that being copied and opinionated would become a career. When I started my blog in 2010, no one was really talking about skincare, and if they did, it would not. Oh, it was only to mention a new product release. The focus was on makeup and nail. My blog stood out. I could never have planned how successful it would become. You can't make something viral. I quickly gained a trusted audience by saying things like, actually, I wouldn't advise that. Don't do that. Do this. Don't put that on your face. Wives are horrible. And so on. My followers are incredible and insane about skincare. I couldn't do this without them. The blog has now had over 120 million page views and have opened up a whole new world for me. Through my skincare freak group, I have seen very fast, hear every myth and witnessed with my own eyes that work and what doesn't. I've handled thousands of face tests and tested so many products and I am lucky enough to call leading cosmetic scientists, the best dermatologists, expert doctors, and especially my fellow aestheticians and friends. Skincare covers all the issues for all ages, ethnicities, budgets, skin tone, and skin type, from your daily routine to exposure to dryness, and how to care for your skin when you are ill. You will tip to help you deal with pigmentations, dehydrations, and line and wrinkles too. I have taken everything I have learned from my year in the industry and my time on the blog to help you navigate the world of skincare simply and sufficiently. Tell you what you need and what you don't, and when not to waste your time and energies. If I read about product or an ingredients, it's because I know it genuinely works. Equally, if I tell something to get in the sea and get lost, it's because I know it's a waste of your hard-earned cash. If you already follow me, you will be aware that I never kiss or blow smoke up anyone of ours. I haven't done it before, and I'm not about to start now. And if you are new, come and join us. How skin works. Your skin is incredible. Whether you are green, a bright young teen without a wrinkles inside, someone who struggled with acne their entire life, or an older person in the first flashes of menopause wondering what the hell going on with your complexions. Your skin is still a micro of nature's. It's hard at work every day underneath all the grease, sweat, dirt, pollution, makeup, and gunk. In fact, your skin is the biggest organ in your body. It's a living, breathing mechanism, and it's working overtime for you. There are just a few of the job it's doing 24 hours a day, acting a waterproof shield so that vital nutrients don't leak out of your body's growth, regulating your temperatures by opening and closing blood vessels, and perspiring to allow sweat to evaporate and cool us down, acting as a barrier between you inside and the many harmful toxins and microorganisms in the environment. Sweating our waste products, including salt and ammonia, helping protect you from sun damage by producing melanin, synthesizing vitamin D for strong bone and healthy organs, patching itself up against the various cuts, bruises, gazes, and burns that we get day to day, giving us that little thing known as a sense of touch, which we've been pretty screwed without. It's complex, and it deserves respect. To understand how your skincare product work, it can help to have a basic understanding of what goes on beneath your skin. Epidermis. This is outermost part of the skin and the bit that you see. It's made of keratinocytes, our skin cell, and is the part of you that keeps bacteria at bay. It's your first line of defense. Your epidermis is constantly renewing and regenerating, with new cells making its glowing layers. The basal cell and traveling over the course of by a month to the top. The living layers of cells are known as the squamous cells, which eventually become a layer of dead keratinocytes that are constantly shedding in the shedding continuum. This process slows down as you get older, so making sure you are keeping your skin clean and exfoliated is important if you don't want complexions to look dull and lifeless. The bottom layer is the epidermis, also considered melanin, which help protect you from UV rays that give your skin its color. When you tan, your skin is actually producing more melanin in an attempt to shield you from the sun. Over-the-counter skincare will only ever treat the epidermis. If you want to go deeper, you will need a prescription or a needle. The dermis. This thicker layer of your skin contains the blood vessels and nerves that give you a sense of touch. The connective tissue are made of two proteins, collagens, which give skin its fullness and shape, and elastin, which gives skin its resilience and its ability to snap back into shape. The cells that make these proteins are bathed in hyaluronic acid, a cellular lipid that hold water and give your skin its bow and textures. When you are young, the dermis is also full of collagens and elastin that it can bow back into shape. But as we age, the breakdown faster than orchid cells can replace them, then and lead to wrinkle and dry skin. The dermis also contains your hair follicle and oil gland, as well as the beginning of your pores, which push heat, sweat, and oil to the surface. Subcutaneous tissue. This is the layer of fat and tissue lying between your skin and muscles. It protects your muscle from the beating your skin gets every day and insulates the regulate your body temperature too. The subcutaneous tissues layer tend to thin as well as we age, and when this happens, our skin looks less smooth and the underlying veins show through. It also results in cellulite in other areas of the body. Nobody asking you to go back to biology class, but if you understand the basics of how your skin works, you can start to understand the claim that the skincare industry is making. What's work and what's totally impossible. What it does for you and what you can do for it. Skincare for all skin tones. The skincare world is still way behind where it should be when it comes to showing darker skin. Ad, packing and magazines still don't feature as many non-white faces as they should. And don't get me started on the whitewashing of the wellness writer. The advice in this book is mostly for all skin tones. However, there are a few but significant differences across skin tone when it comes to taking care of your skin day to day. The differences between darker and lighter skin tones. The obvious difference is the dispersion of melanin in darker skin tones. Darker skin has more melanocytes producing melanin, which, as we have seen, is what gives your skin its color. The skin barrier of darker skin can be more prone to disruption through a process of epidermal water loss. TEWL because of lower level of ceramide in the stratum corneum. This means skin can feel raw and dry when choosing moisturizers. Those with darker skin may find it helpful to use products that contain natural moisturizing factors (NMF) or are labeled as barrier repair or ceramide cream. A melanin offers protection from UV rays. Darker skin has a natural SPF around 13.3 compared to white skin 3.4 SPF. This does not mean that if you have darker skin you don't need to use SPF. You do. Studies show that the stratum corneum is not thicker on darker skin, but it is more compact. This is good news for the elasticity and tone of darker skin. A darker skin tone is more prone to hypertrophic or keloid scarring when where excess collagen creates a red scar. The skin barrier functions is mentioned frequently in this book. A soft, smooth to the touch, plump skin is a sign of good barrier functions. A compromise barrier functions will present as a dull skin that feels raw and authorized. Post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation (PIH) can also be an issue in darker skin. The, the discolorations caused by an increase in melanin can occur during the wound healing process and remain after the skin has healed. When checking ingredient lists on products, you look the following to help combat with pigmentations: vitamin C, kojic acid, arbutin, licorice extract, maculum, niacinamide, oxalic acid, and acetylglucosamine, hydroquinone, cysteamine cream, tretinoin, and I can say it's enough. Get your SPF on. 1. A good skincare routine. Skin is the foundation. Where to start? Our skin is the biggest organ in your body and it deserves a bit of attention. But that doesn't mean we all need to be scientists. Get into a few good habits with a daily routine and you will soon be the benefits. A routine is the foundation of everything. And if you get it right, you can set your skin up for life. Make it a habit, morning and evening, for 2 to 3 minutes, or longer if you want to take the time to enjoy it. Make sure you take the time. It's easy to see how your skincare routine can be a little overwhelming. There are so many products these days. There is something for everyone. But if you have more than 2 serums, which do you use first? And what about eye cream? And double cleansings? And stop. Chill. This page explains exactly what you need to happen at each stage of the routine. Some basics. You are going to need to buy some fair or washcloth. There is no mineral oil anywhere in my routines. I don't like it on my skin. Commonly used is for 2 reasons. One, it's a lot likely to cause an allergic reactions. And two, it's cheap. There's nothing foaming. There's nothing modifying. I don't recommend using wipe unless you have no access to water. Hospital, furnace, flies, festival, emergencies only. You get the idea. All stages are suitable for all skin type, unless otherwise stated. When I talk about bookend in this chapter, and in skincare in general, I mean cleansing and moisturizing. Start with a good cleanse to prep your skin, and finish with an appropriate moisture to seal it all in and protect your skin. Before we begin, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you have a product that you have known and loved for a long time, and it works for you, I'm not telling you to change this. You know your skin best. Top tip for graceful skin. Obviously, everyone is different, but in general, they are your basics. If you're wondering where to start, cleanse your skin every night without fail. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Double cleanse if you are wearing makeup or sunscreen or both, which apply to most of us. A little tip for those of you that say you have no time. Either take your makeup off as soon as you get home, or take your makeup off before you take your bra off. If you sleep in your bra or don't wear one, then follow the first tip. Cleanse your skin every morning. It obviously doesn't have to be as intense as a nighttime cleanse, but a quick warm funnel and mild balm gel wouldn't go amiss to get rid of overlight setting. I know some brands say you don't need to cleanse your skin in the morning. That's okay, they are wrong. Wash your face properly. A clean canvas makes everything better. There's no point in spending your hard-earned cash on expensive serums if you are using wipe or winging it when it comes to cleansings. See for more cleansings. Do not smoke. That's really the beginning and end of it. Get of sunshine. Get some sunshine. The term everything in moderation really applies here. I work indoors all day and live in the northern hemisphere. I don't get a lot of sun, so I supplement with vitamin D under doctor advice. I don't use skincare with SPF. I apply it separately in between moisture and foundation or primer. SPF is too active and an ingredient and can interfere with other anti-aging ingredients, making all of your expensive moisture potentially redundant. Yes, obviously too much sun is damaging to the skin, but so is too much chlorine and too much pollution. Get out there and get some sunshine. Some brands would have the earth believe the sun is the ultimate enemy. That's only true if you don't respect it. Get some sun. Not a lot, some. Just don't be stupid about it. If you would spend more on a bed than your face, you are reading the wrong book. Use a high SPF 30 plus and encourage your kids to use it. You will save a lot of time trying to repair sun damage in later years. Use world quality skincare. I'm not talking about creams that cost more than your monthly food budget. I'm just suggesting you step away from the cheap packet of white and moisturizer in the chemist or supermarkets and step it up a gear. Equate your skincare spending to what you would spend on a handbag or shoe. I'm not saying you should. I'm saying you should be willing to. Get enough sleep. When you are not getting sufficient rest, it's sore on your face. TITTT. Take it to the teeth. Your neck and décolleté, which is a fancy French term for your upper chest and several areas, are part of your facial skincare too. Try to eat well. I'm not being a killjoy. A little of what you fancy definitely does you good. Just don't go overboard. Gut health is linked to healthy skin functions. For example, taking prohibit, pro, taking probiotic is thought to support a healthy skin. Drink enough water. This is important not only for the normal functionalities of your skin, but for general good health too. If your urine is dark and you suffer from a lot of headaches, you would do well to up your water level. Try to avoid stress. I know it's much harder than it sounds, but do whatever you need to do to keep your stress level low. Morning routine. The main point of the morning routine is to prep your skin for the day. Taking care of your skin in the morning is no different to having a shower before you put clean liquor on. You may think it's obvious, but I'm contacted regularly by people who say, do I really need to cleanse in the morning? Yes. I don't know about you, but I wake up with a lovely glow in the morning. Maybe you do too. It's called sweat. Please wash your face. Shower first. I have never put my face under the showers. The water is too hot for your face. Well, my choice of water temperature certainly is it. You also have a surfactants from your shampoo running all over your face. Stand with your back to the showers and your chin raised. Light the showers head greatly often to cleanse when you get out the showers, not before. Fennel. Fennel get your skin clean. Think of your parents. How did they wash you when you were a child? They use fennel. They are more substantial than white or muslin, are far more effective at removing dirt and help exfoliate the skin too. Buy 8 phenol minimum and use one a day. You will need the 8 phenol and a spare on wash day. Start with a fresh, clean phenol on your morning cleanse and use the same phenol for your evening cleanse. Chucking it in the washing basket when you are done. You don't have to spend a fortune on the Pilates phenols. Any will do, but go for a while so you get the satisfaction of seeing mark come off. Machine wash your phenols so they get properly clean, but avoid using fabric softener as tracy can end up on your skin. Cleanse. Any non-foaming cleansers if high, milk, balm, a little, gels, as long as it doesn't turn your face into a palm bath. Carry on. Yes, you can absolutely use the same product in the morning that you use in the evening if you want to, but you are only cleansing once. Use a clean funnel. Exfoliate rather than hard scrub. We are thankfully going out of fashion. Acids are about taking off the layer of dead skin cells and, depending on the type of acids, stimulating the skin. Your skin surface is naturally acidic and acid tolerant lower your skin pH. They have the effect of blowing and trumpet in your ears. Your skin is forced into action. Most brands are exfoliating acid products that you use at the traditional toner stage. To call them a toner is to do them a great injustice. These are toner of the 21st century. Try to have a couple of exfoliating and acid products if you can't, a milder version and a more active one. There's no point in having two of one type. Alternate them daily. There are lots of different types of acids, but the main ones are glycolic, lactic, and salicylic. If you can only afford one, either buy a mild one and use it twice a day, or a stronger one and use it in the evening only. If you have a sensitive skin, or you are just concerned about using acids, start by using them twice a week and see how your skin reacts. All packaging for anything with any acids in it will legally have to say avoid eye area, unless you are using a prescription strength. Dermatologists prescribe hardcore acids. Is it fine? Apply the acidic toner on cotton pad or gauze when taking it around the eyes. Full circle. Upper brow to corners, brow and under the eyes to inner eyes and reverse. Caveat. Using acids twice a day or even daily may be too much for unnecessaries for some skin, especially if you are also using active ingredients in other products, such as strong retinoid in the evening. If you are new to acids, start slowly and follow your skin response. Go easy and listen to your skin. If you have overdone it or your skin feels like you have gone too far, acids is the first thing you should drop. Active are the second.
10 anti-aging tips that will kickstart your hair and immune system. How fast we age and how long we live is largely determined by our immune system. The immune system is our body's natural defense system. While most of us take our immune system for granted until we get sick, this remarkable and complex system is at work 24 hours a day, every day, fighting off foreign invaders like bacteria, germs, viruses, and toxins. The pixie invaders can weaken the immune system and cause everything from frequent colds, allergies, and premature aging to serious life-threatening disease such as cancer, heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Because our immune systems become less effective as we age, eating the right kinds of foods and living a healthy lifestyle is imperative for fighting off infections and disease prevention. Learning how to keep our immune system strong and healthy is the most important thing you can do to keep yourself disease-free and to help shield yourself from many adverse effects of aging. Impairment. This powerful step to slow down the natural aging process, reduce stress, boost your energy levels, and strengthen your immune system. 1. Mastering stress for optimal health. Stress is one of the most serious health concerns in America today, known as the silent killer. Stress, physical, mental, and emotional, cause us to age prematurely. Everyone has to deal with stress, whether it's stress from family, work, or from any other outside source. Stress is a normal part of everyday life, and some stresses actually prove beneficial. For instance, in the life or death situation. The problem is when stress becomes excessive. Long-term chronic stress exhaustion, not only makes you feel miserable, but it has a negative effect on your physical appearance, hair, skin, and your looks. Stress symptoms. Excessive stress takes an enormous toll on the immune system. High amounts of stress release hormones which depress the immune system and speed up the aging process. Chronic stress is linked to physical, psychological, and emotional symptoms such as depression, irritability, frequent colds, headaches, heart disease, high blood pressure, digestive problems, sleep problems, obesity, and chronic disease. Reduce stress, free up energy. If you truly want to slow down the aging process, incorporate anti-aging stress management strategies into your daily life. If you're experiencing stress symptoms, physical activity is a great way to blow off some steam. Check out a yoga class and spend the time in nature. Or try these other healthy and nurturing stress reduction techniques to help you relax and retrain. Breathe. Good breathing equates to better health in all realms of life: physical, mental, emotional, cognitive, and spiritual. Sitting in a relaxed position, bring your attention to your breath. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feeling your stomach expand. If you slowly exhale, gently pull your stomach in, making your inhalation twice as long as your inhalation. Do this for 5 minutes or as often needed when feeling stressed or cranky. Meditate. Quiet your mind and relieve stress by practicing daily meditation. Whether you take a class or buy a video, learning how to meditate is a great way to find inner peace. Shower in a hot bath. Light some candles, turn on some soft music, and sprinkle a few drops of essential oils in the water. Lavender works well for stress. Relax and breathe in the scene. Try to turn off negative thoughts and visualize a place or scenario that make you feel good. Message. There's nothing like a good message to melt away tension. If you don't have the time or can afford the luxury of having a professional message, do it yourself. Starting at the head, use a small amount of warm aromatherapy essential oil. Chamomile has a very calming effect. Massage the scalp with your fingertips and palms in a circular motion, working your way down the body and with your feet vigorously stimulating the stretch points. Sharp absorption. Many people experience mood trips, especially in wintertime. 15 to 20 minutes of natural light a day, often or even just 3 to 4 days a week, can have a dramatic effect on boosting your serotonin levels and can really push your mood and spirit. Take a walk, ride a bike, or work out an exercise video, make love, or do anything activity that you enjoy. Just get your body moving and your blood flowing. 30 minutes is all you need to help bring you out of the doldrum. Dance. Burn off tension and lift your spirits with upbeat tones that make you feel good. And sing. Even if you are not rock star, sing to your heart's content as if you were. Journal. Writing things down on the paper can really help. Spend a few minutes analyzing your thoughts to determine if they are the partner or if you possibility have distorted thinking. Maybe it's your memory cells that are negatively influencing the way you feel. Focus on thinking positive and try to let go of negative, self-destructive thought patterns, and make it a point to remember what you're thankful for. Take your supplements. In addition to eating a well-balanced diet, taking a good quality multivitamin and minerals and antioxidants is especially important in times of stress. Also, omega-3 essential fatty acids are essential, hence the name, for strengthening your immune system and combating stress. Do stress with chocolate. Sometimes simple pleasures are the best. Go ahead, eat some chocolate. Chocolate is more than just a comfort food. Research shows that eating chocolate, primarily dark chocolate, reduces stress levels and have many health benefits. Packed with natural antioxidants, dark chocolate reduces blood pressure, cholesterol, and reduces inflammation that can lead to the heart disease. Note: if all else fails and you still experience chronic stress symptoms, you may want to talk with a psychotherapist to help you cope and deal with any issues that are causing you stress. 2. Practice meditation for inner peace. Meditation is the art of silencing the mind through focus and breathing. The simple act of practicing meditation increases inner peace while balancing your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual state of mind. Practicing meditation daily has been proven to take years off your biological age by dramatically decreasing stress, anxiety, obsessive thoughts, and addictive traits while relieving feelings and depression. Meditation is a natural immune booster and has been shown to significantly reduce incidence of illness and disease, enhance memory, increase self-esteem, confidence, intelligence, creativity, and cognitive skills. When you meditate, you produce pleasurable chemicals and hormones which make you feel blissful and happy. Start off with just 5 to 10 minutes per day and gradually work up to 14 to 60 minutes. The simple practice of daily meditation has been shown to not only have a huge impact on your health, but on your skin health as well. Meditation for overthinkers. We live in such a hectic, fast-paced society that's created an epidemic of overthinkers. Overthinkers have a hard time turning off their minds. They are compelled to analyze and examine their thoughts repeatedly. When overthinking becomes obsessive, it can be detrimental to your health. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a type of meditation that involves paying attention, being aware of your thoughts and actions, and being fully present in the moment. Our natural tendency is to stray from the here and now to the past or future events or to other issues for distraction. Mindfulness meditation brings out about calmness and clarity for dealing with the pressure of everyday life. Mindfulness meditation has been found to have reduced and overcome addictive or self-destructive behavior patterns and can be a very powerful tool for those suffering from overthinking, as it can help unclutter the mind and constant noise going on in the head. When you begin practicing mindfulness, you should notice drastic improvements in how you feel about yourself, your relationship, and life in general. What's the difference between transcendental and mindfulness meditation? There's a many forms of meditation with many goals. Mindfulness meditation can be learned from a book, an online course, through meditation DVDs, or learn from a therapist, whereas transcendental meditation is based on a mantra, chanting. Meditation are required taking a 10 to 12-hour course taught by a certified instructor. Transcendental meditation is considered by many to be the most effective and beneficial meditation technique. Bottom line, while both and these forms of meditation differ considerably, they both produce relaxation and many of the same benefits such as stress reduction, self-healing, centeredness, greater awareness, inner peace, and spiritual growth. 3. Pour water, the ultimate anti-aging tonic. Roughly two-thirds of our body weight is water. The amount of water in the human body depends on age, gender, and body fat percentage. Drinking water in its purest form is vital to overall health. Water not only hydrates, it helps cleanse and detoxify the body, aids in the proper elimination, regulates body temperature, protects the joints and organs, and carries oxygen and nutrients through the bloodstream for optimal cell function. Every system in the body is dependent on water. Dehydration epidemic. It estimates that roughly 75% of Americans are chronically dehydrated and don't even know it. The average person loses roughly 10 to 15 cups, 3 to 4 liters of water a day. We lose water through normal bodily functions such as breathing, perspiring, digestion, and elimination. For the body to function properly, we need to replenish this water through the foods and beverages we consume. Toxic overload. When you are dehydrated, it increases the concentration of toxin in the body, which can lead to the host of symptoms. Everything from chronic fatigue to premature aging. If you are thirsty, it means you are already dehydrated. Monitor your urine. A hydrated body should produce clear, colorless urine. Drink water first thing in the morning. After a long night's sleep, our bodies are not only dehydrated but contain higher level of toxin. So before you reach for your morning cup of coffee, drink an 8 glass of water first. Anti-aging colon health. It's estimated that older people are 5 times more likely to develop constipation than younger people. Water is a very important component for keeping your colon healthy and for avoiding constipation. Also, if you want to keep your skin smooth, supple and radiant, water is the secret for maintaining healthy, younger-looking skin. Say no to PPA. Our health is dependent on the quality and quantity of water we drink, rather than buying bottled water. which can contain harmful chemicals like BPA, bisphenol A. Instead, invest in a good water purification system, or OPT for PPA-free clear bottles containing fresh, purified or spring water. Never use cloudy bottles. Distilled water, healthy or not. Distillation is the process in which water is boiled. When evaporated and finally the vapor or stream is cooled, condensed, and turned back into water. The distillation process does remove impurity, but it also removes naturally occurring minerals. Drinking distilled water can leave you mineral defense deficient and your body highly acidic. Cooking food in distilled water also leaches minerals from the food and lowers its nutritional value. Prolonged use and chronic acidity can lead to serious health problems, low energy levels, inflammation, and accelerated aging. For adequate hydration, it's recommended to drink one half of your body weight in once per day. For example, a woman weighing 150 lbs should drink 75 ounces of water per day. No, because obesity decreases the water percentage in the body. An overweight person needs one additional glass of water for every 25 lbs of extra weight. 4. Line attention through exercise. Physical exercise at the on stage of life is important. However, as we grow older, many people instead shy away from physical activities and become more sedentary. This is the time to really consider not only the physical and mental benefits from regular exercise, but the healing side to physical activity as well. Regular, moderate daily exercise not only improves your cardiovascular health, but it also strengthens the immune system and stimulates the lymphatic systems. Is our lymphatic system clogged? The lymphatic system is one of the most important yet often the most neglected system in the human body. The lymphatic system nourishes tissues and cells while cleansing the body of toxins and waste. Unlike blood that is pumped by the heart, lymph is dependent on physical movement and exercise to circulate around the body. Stimulation of lymph flow is critical in preventing illness and disease. The more we move, the more waste is flushed out of our system. The less we move, the more toxins and waste build up and are stored in the body. We become stagnant and can lead to multiple health problems. In addition, as we age, we begin to lose physical strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular, aerobic endurance, fitness. Our bone density also decreases, as does our stamina, coordination, and balance. At waist, while strength training is beneficial for people of old age, it can be especially beneficial component in slowing down the aging process. Strength training helps the body build and maintaining body mass, increase bone density, boost metabolic rate and energy levels, and release arthritic symptoms. Strength training done regularly not only builds bone and muscle, but counteracts the weakness and frailty that's usually associated with aging. Note: be sure to ask for guidance before starting any strength training program, and check with your doctor before you start lifting weights if you have any medical conditions, injuries, or illnesses. The stretch. The stretching is an extremely important aspect of exercising and the Anti-aging benefits from stretching on a regular basis are brightness. When you incorporate stretching into your daily workout routine, it helps prevent injury to joints, tendons, and muscles, while improving flexibility and skin appearance. Stretching before and after your workouts will help you gain agility so you will be more mobile and suffer from less pain associated with aging and stiff body parts. Avoid physical limitations by stretching, performing cardiovascular exercises, and strength training on a regular basis. This will help you avoid the physical limitations that many people experience as they grow older. Even if you never exercised before, it's never too late to begin reaping the benefits that an active lifestyle has to offer. Get yourself moving. Exercise is probably the simplest stress reliever available and inverter to health and happiness. Whether you take an exercise class, a 30-minute walk, go for a bike ride, or swim exercise, elevates your endorphin levels and is a powerful tool in enhancing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. How much exercise and how often? Fitness experts recommend getting your heart rate up a minimum of 3 a week for at least 30 minutes and to get in a minimum 2 to 15-minute sessions, 30 minutes a week of strength training. Note: you gain the most benefits from exercise and reduce the risk when you work out within the target heart rate zone. For most healthy people, it's recommended to keep your heart rate in range of 60% to 80% of your maximum heart rate. A simple way to calculate your target exercising heart rate: 220 your age or maximum heart rate. For example, a 50-year-old woman's targeted heart rate should be approximately 170 beats per minute. 220 retract your age equal maximum heart rate. Bedtime to exercise. While it's not mandatory to exercise first thing in the morning, there's a plenty of health benefits. Early morning exercise jumpstart your metabolism and keep it elevated for hours, while accelerating the body's ability to burn more calories, resulting in the extra added bonus of fat and weight loss. An early morning workout gets it out of the day and puts you in a healthy mindset for the day ahead. It's estimated that roughly 19% of people who exercise in the morning stick with it and stay consistent. To eat or not to eat. While there is some disagreement in the fitness community about whether to exercise on an empty stomach or not, many experts agree it's best to have a light meal, 200 to 300 calories, containing carbohydrates and protein, such as a protein shake about 45 minutes before working out. Note: if you can fit in the early morning workout, don't worry. As long as you are exercising, you are doing yourself a great service and getting numerous health benefits, no matter what time of the day. Also, be sure to check with your doctor before starting any physical exercise routine. 5. Discover the healing powers of yoga, Qigong, and Pilates. A. Yoga. While the word yoga may conjure up images of people sitting on floor mats, twisted in breast-style-shaped positions, this ancient anti-aging practice is much more than just stretching, squeezing, and breathing deeply. Yoga, which originated in India is a combination of exercise and meditation and has been practiced in Eastern countries for over 5,000 years. The word yoga means to bring together or unite as the mind, body, and spirit. The physical, mental, and therapeutic benefits of yoga are numerous. The physical and anti-aging benefits of yoga: enhance energy and endurance, develop balance and coordination, promote cardiovascular and circulatory health, improves flexibility and spine health, increase muscle and joint lubrication, strengthen bones and build muscles, strengthen your core, help with pain management, accelerate body detoxification, improves digestion and elimination, improves and corrects posture, massage internal organs and glands, elevates mood and decreases depression, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep quality, boosts immune system, boosts brain power and mental clarity, improves menopausal symptoms, boosts sexual health and intensify organs, promotes a strong lymphatic system, improves metabolism function, improves rheumatoid arthritis symptom, improves skin health, enhances weight loss. The mental and spiritual benefit of yoga: increase body awareness, relieves chronic stress, relax, relax the body and mind, teaches you to quiet your mind, teaches you to live in the moment, increases self-knowledge, cultivates confidence, helps reduce and control anger, sharpens concentration and memory, increase, increases creativity, helps you to discover your sense of purpose, deepens self-awareness, deepens sense of gratitude, develops inward reflection, help you feel at peace with yourself, help you find a deeper spiritual connection. The more common Hatha yoga styles include Ashtanga powder. Ashtanga is the most vigorous and fast-paced style of yoga and is the preferred choice of athletes. Ashtanga yoga does little meditation, but strong emphasize building strength, stamina, and flexibility. Best for Ashtanga yoga is for people who are in good excellent physical condition. Bikram heat. Bikram yoga is generally referred to as hot yoga and is quickly rising in popularity. Bikram is practiced in a room heated from 100 to 110 degrees, which allows for loosening thigh muscle. What the heat causes, profuse sweating, we have to detoxify the body. The Bikram method is a set of 26 poses that are performed in a standard sequence for 90 minutes. That's 4. While the Bikram practice is considered an intense workout and may seem a little overwhelming to begin with, Bikram is believed to be a powerful and effective natural health treatment for people with chronic disease and medical conditions such as hepatitis C, diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, and arthritis. Iyengar alignment. Iyengar yoga emotes concern with body alignment, coordination, balance, flexibility, and holding poses over long periods. Iyengar use ropes such as chairs, yoga blankets, rocks, traps, and pillows for support and to help bring the body into proper alignment. Best for younger yoga is for people of all ages and perfect for beginners and those who have exercised in a while. Kundalini awakening. Kundalini yoga emphasizes breath in conjunction with physical movement. Kundalini yoga is designed to free energy from the lower body through breath, poses, chanting, and meditation. This allows the energy to move upwards. Kundalini uses fast, repetitive movements rather than holding poses for a long time. Best for Kundalini is considered a holistic form of yoga and is suitable for all fitness levels. Sivananda Healthy Lifestyle. Sivananda Yoga emphasizes yogic breathing, physical postures, deep relaxation, and meditation. Therefore, Sivananda Yoga is a less aesthetic, gentle style of yoga and may appeal to someone looking for a more holistic form of yoga. Sivananda Yoga integrates five lifestyle: proper exercise, proper breathing, proper diet, proper relaxation, positive thinking, and meditation. Vini Yoga, Gender Flow. This slower-paced yoga is a more individualized form of yoga. By practicing yoga postures along with yogic breathing, Vini Yoga develops strength, balance, and healing. The length of the length and intensity is adjusted to each person depending on their needs and capabilities for best. Vini yoga is ideal for beginners, senior citizens, and people with chronic pain or in rehabilitation. Best time to practice yoga. Since the stress hormone cortisol peaks in the morning, practicing yoga in the early morning hours can keep you balanced. Also practice a few yoga poses and anytime you are feeling stressed or fragile to lower anxiety and blood pressure. Key points: yoga works as an anti-aging therapy. It rejuvenates and revitalizes the mind, body, spirit, and soul. It keeps your body fit, your mind active, your skin glowing, and makes you feel younger and more alive. Qigong dates back to over 5,000 years ago in China. Qi is the vital energy of the body, and Gong is the practice of cultivating self-discipline and achievement. Qigong is the mind-body, self-healing practice that integrates gentle, graceful movements, physical postures, and breathing techniques, and focus attention to enhance one's physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental health. The anti-aging and health benefits of Qigong. Good for managing and losing weight. Improves chronic fatigue. Improves metabolism, digestion, and elimination. Boosts the immune system. Stimulates the lymph system. Improves circulation. Retards the aging process. Reduce tension, block, and stagnant energy. Lubricates the joints. Soothes the nervous system, balance right and left brain activity, promotes pain management, builds confidence and self-esteem, promotes overall sense of well-being, promotes mental alertness and clarity, increases drive, builds energy and stamina, promotes relaxation, provides inner awareness and a sense of calm, relieves stress, increase intelligence, develop psychic ability, develop discipline, develop flexibility. Key points. Now more than ever, people all over the world are practicing Qigong. Practicing Qigong daily is an excellent way to keep your mind and body fit and healthy. Pilates. Pilates and originally called contrologies is a therapeutic body conditioning series of exercise that is designed to tone, build strength, flexibility, balance, and inner awareness while realigning the body. Core stability exercise a vital part of Pilates. The core muscles are the deep, internal muscles of the abdomen, bipelvic floor, and hips. When the core muscles are strong, they work together with the superficial muscle of the trunk. As you develop core strength, your posture will improve and you will develop stability throughout your entire torso. Pilates principle essential components in Pilates workout. Centering physically brings focus to the center of the body, powerhouse, concentration. Every moment requires focus, raw thought, and direction. Flow. Exercises are performed in a continuous flowing, grateful manner. Control. All exercises are performed with complete muscular control. Breathe. Oxygenates the entire body while cleansing its impurities. Precision. Every exercise is directed to ensure maximum movement. Maintain good posture. As children, we are taught to stand up straight, but as they get older, many people have a tendency to slouch. Poor posture not only makes you appear older and more momently, but over time may develop into the dreaded Droughter's hump, a pork belly and double chin, and a sway bite. Poor posture also constricts your internal organs, giving them less space to function at peak efficiency. Poor posture can lead to chronic back pain and even make your nose inches from your head. Putting your body back in alignment will make you look slimmer, younger, and more attractive. Note: Yoga, Pilates, and Qigong are all excellent for helping improve posture by strengthening, elongating, and aligning the spine and muscles that support the spine while strengthening the core. Seek power foods to support boost your immunity. Nutritional well balanced eating is key in helping to strengthen the body's natural defense network. In order to keep the immune system functioning at peak performance, make the choice to make good nutrition a top priority. It's vital for boosting energy levels and for overall health to include an array of colorful, antioxidant-rich, high-fiber, immune-boosting power-packed superfoods in our diet every single day. Go organic to help you maintain your health. Eat more natural organic products. Many commercial products found on grocery store shelves contain chemical, hormones, and other unnatural food additives, but can trigger food allergy and compromise your health. Alkaline with acidic foods. Every food and beverage we consume is either alkaline, acidic, and somewhere in between. Alkaline foods and acidic foods are measured in terms of pH potential of hydrogens. A pH scale ranges from 0, the most acidic, to 14, the most alkaline. Ideally, the body blood pH should be slightly more alkaline, ranging between 7.35 and 7.45 on the pH scale. The body has built-in mechanisms which keep it in balance. The problem begins when the body has to work overtime to keep it in balance. Acid-alkali imbalance. An imbalance in pH level is commonly caused by eating too much acid-forming foods, as well as chronic stress. Excess levels of acid is often referred to as acidosis. The typical American diet is highly acidic. We consume too much food and beverages like soft drink, processed food, junk food, fast food, fried food, refined sugar, high fructose corn syrup, artificial sweeteners. When the body is in chronic highly acidic state, it forces the body to rob vital minerals and nutrients from internal organs, muscle, and bones to neutralize the acid, leaving the body weakened. This can result in illness and chronic health conditions. Most whole foods like fruit, vegetables, lentils, beans, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats are primarily alkaline, whereas fruits like apple cider vinegar, lemons, and limes are acidic before digestion. The term acidic and alkaline represent the effect it has on the body after digestion. The foods actually alkalize the body. Are you overly acidic? The highly acidic body can cause a host of health problems. If you feel chronically tired, have low energy, poor digestion, food sensitive or allergies, and frequent headaches or cold chills, you are overly acidic. Other health concerns resulting from high acidity include cardiovascular damage, weakened immune system, high blood pressure, poor digestion, elimination and flatulence, osteoporosis, obesity and diabetes, osteoarthritis, joint muscle ache and pain, hormonal imbalance, yes and functional overload, various forms of cancer, skin condition, accelerate aging. Balance is key. Experts recommend that ideally you should aim for a 70 first 30 ratio. Consume between 60 to 80% alkaline foods and no more than 20 to 40% acidic foods at each meal to restore pH balance in the body. The best way to balance the body pH is by consuming a healthy nutrient rich diet, getting broad progress, and limiting stress. Note, if you want renewed energy, a leaner, trimmer body, greater mental clarity, and overall health, you can simply go online and download on print our acid alkaline pH food chart, which you show which foods to eat abundance, food to eat in moderation, and food to limit or avoid altogether. No glycemic and high glycemic. Not all carbohydrates are created equal. Ops for low glycemic foods accumulate carbohydrates, which release glucose, blood sugar slowly steadily into bloodstream. High glycemic foods, simple or refined carbohydrates, which make glucose levels peak, spike, and are linked to health issues such as obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. It's vital for optimal health to always include smart carbs like fruits and vegetables which are high in fiber and water as your main source of carbohydrates. Note: alkaline foods are usually low glycemic foods. High glycemic foods to limit or avoid. Food like white flour, white rice, white butter, white bread, and low fiber cereals. Also high sugar foods like cakes, cookies, candy, and soft drinks. Instead, choose healthy low glycemic foods that can improve or reduce the risk of severe disease from the list of healthy superfoods below. Powerful nutrient-dense superfoods that will strengthen your immune system and can add years to your life. Onion family: garlic, onion, shallots, and leeks All have to detoxify the body and restore liver function and health. And the rest at the top of niche food that help prevent cancer. Lentils and beans, low in calories and fats, but packed full of protein. Lentils and beans are high in complex carbohydrates, fiber, folic acid, and omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, and are an anti-aging dietary necessity. Berries. When it comes to fresh foods, berries are the richest source of powerful anti-aging antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and essential fatty acids. EFAs, the phytonutrients found in berries can discourage the growth of cancer cells. The high vitamin C content helps to lower the risk of heart disease. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, tulip and bok choy are considered super veggies containing phytochemicals that have excellent cancer-fighting properties. Green foods, barley grass, wheatgrass, spirulina, and blue-green algae are the all extremely anti-aging and are shown to have beneficial effects on cholesterol, blood pressure, and cancer prevention. Nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts, cashews, and pumpkin seeds are tremendously nutritious and an excellent source of protein, potassium, fiber, and essential fatty acids. Nuts have numerous anti-aging and beauty benefits. One caveat: consume nuts in moderation if you are trying to cut calories as they are high in fat. Omega-3 fatty acids. The good fats are found in foods such as salmon and tuna. Flaxseed oil, hemp seed oil, chia seed oil, avocado, and nuts. Omega-3 fats are essential for brain, cardiovascular, and skin health. Soy, tofu, soy, tamper, and miso contain power cancer-fighting compounds known as isoflavones. Isoflavones possess active antioxidant properties as well as antifungal and antimicrobial components which reduce bad cholesterol and carry bone density and have reduced night sweat in hot flashes and postmenopausal women. Note: because soy mimics estrogen, women who have and have had breast cancer should consult their doctor about whether to include soy in their diet. Spices, used for centuries for their medicinal as well as culinary purposes: cinnamon, turmeric, ginger, paprika, rosemary, cayenne, oregano, and basil actually have more disease-fighting antioxidants than most fruit and vegetables. Sprouts. Sprouts are one of the most nutritious foods that exist. They are extremely high in protein, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, and have a high enzyme content, making them easy to digest. Sprouts are the best eaten raw as cooking choice, mark of their nutrient potent. Yogurt and kefir, containing 9 controls, the food are vital for replenishing healthy flora in the digestive tract. Adding fermented prebiotic foods to your daily diet will boost your immune system and increase your energy. Whole grains, complex carbohydrates such as oatmeal, barley, brown rice, quinoa, and popcorn are not only high in fiber but a good source of vitamins, iron, and antioxidants. Whole grains have been shown to reduce the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and many types of cancer. Say no to junk food. Avoid excessive sugar intake, refined carbohydrates, processed foods, Fast food and junk food, as they own been sold in weaken the immune system, lower your energy levels, and can lead to a host of health problems. Retrain your taste buds. Americans love fat, sugar, and salt because that's what they use to eating. While it may seem fraudulent at first to eat mainly whole foods and high fiber, plant-based diet, you can retrain your taste buds and learn to prefer nutritious, clean, wholesome diet, and why it's okay to eat a cheeseburger, cheeseburger and French fries, and donuts and ice cream on occasion. What matters most is to take healthy eating a lifestyle pattern. Key point: if you set up by preventing disease, boosting your immune system, increasing your energy levels, looking younger and feeling best, then learning to love anti-aging superfood is a must.